Hey, welcome back to another video. Today I had what could be considered a freak accident. I was riding along and a wasp managed to fly in between my finger and the brake caliper trigger. Immediately I felt a sharp pain. I gripped down as hard as I could and as just a natural reaction, and blew out the brakes. The hose just went flying out and then all the oil went flying, going downhill. Thankfully, I was able to slow down with the front brake without going over the handlebars. I'm gonna be taking the bike to the shop anyway to have them go over the whole thing because I've ridden it now for a couple of years. I'm just gonna get this working again so that I can get to riding the last few days. The hose is actually in good condition. I think that I just blew it out. And now we will just loosen this. Okay, I'll put this on first, then this. So now that this is tight again, we need this to be level, so we're just gonna loosen this. Make sure the little the rubber O-ring comes with it. I'm gonna take the stopper out. Make sure you got your rubber O-ring on there. All right, next we're gonna clip these zip ties. So we're gonna take this off and then bring this down, and then that way we can have it be as low as possible. All right, now next we're gonna take the calipers off. So these should just come off. There we go. This should be the thing that I need. This should go inside of here. There we go. You don't want to squeeze the brake handle without something in between the brakes. That is going to be really bad. Okay, back to your kit. You're going to have a syringe looking thing. And you're gonna have a hose like this. You're gonna wanna screw that on, like that. Go back into your reservoir. Pull some out. I don't really know how much it's gonna take. So, because I'm gonna put whatever is left back in there, so I'll just take out like that much. Okay. Now we got to get the bubble out of the syringe. So we don't want to inject air into the system. Should be completely bubble free at this point. So what you're going to do first, you're going to fit your 7mm on here. Then we're going to fit this on. Okay, so it should look like this if you did it right. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to open this up. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Now, while that's open, we're now going to squeeze our syringe to force the fluid into the system. Up here, you're going to start to see bubbles. Okay, I had a little bit of fluid coming out down here, so I tightened it up just a little bit more. When your bubbles are done, you're just gonna close this off. So I'll just tighten this up. Okay, before we put it back, we're just gonna squeeze this just in case there's any more. I don't see any more bubbles. So we're good. Okay, I'm not going to completely tighten them down because now I need to just run the wheel and make sure that there's no rubbing, and then I'll tighten it down. All right, next thing we're going to do is you're going to take your stoppie, your plunger, I guess, plug the hole, and then we're going to unscrew this, which is going to let a tiny little bit out. Okay, I can see the O-ring is attached. Just going to pour this back in. And I'll squeeze the remaining out of here. Okay, now you can see we are full right here. I am just going to put this back in here, capturing any oil that falls out. Not tightening this more than just a teeny bit. Okay. Okay, this bike tool I highly recommend for torquing everything. So setting this to 7 Newton meters torque spec. All right, fit on the little extender. Feels like we have brakes. I will just adjust these back down where they need to be. All right, that wasn't so bad, and at least it'll get me back out on the trail before the season's over. For the most part, is all you need to do to bleed your brakes. There's a few other more intricate steps I could have done, but in terms of just getting back out there, that's gonna be totally fine. Hope this video was helpful, and I will catch you next time.